What's going on, guys? Wolfco Tools here again, and I can't believe I haven't done a little pack out. Not really a pack out, but a Ridgid, stackable. Their little Work Pro. This is the first gen, and for right now, this pretty much cuts it, you guys. Definitely can do the full loadout. Gen 2's got a little more options, but for what I do in residential maintenance, this little setup is killing it. So let me give you a quick walkthrough here, guys. Got the clear organizer. I ended up popping out a lot of the tray organizers because I actually don't need it. All my screws and stuff I keep organized in a little work box here. So, going over here, I got my little Klein's pack. That is just a kind of a mix of different drill bits, spade bits. And I'm not going to be able to get that open one-handed, but yeah, that's my little setup there. Carry 2 extra 4 amp hour batteries next to a little charger. This little pack right here, this one's pretty cool. If I can get this one open one-handed, we'll see. There we go. There, got all my spider bits. So all my spade bits and all my power bits. It's the most average used stuff. Quick access there. That's pretty cool. And then moving over here, got my smaller little storage area, little shockwave bits. Cannot stand these things, I'm not gonna lie. Love Milwaukee, can't stand those shockwave bits. So these are pretty awesome storage containers. Just all my different bit drivers, nut setters, longer bits. This one I really just keep a lot of my square head and star heads in. Move over to the bigger one. There I've got a lot more of my Phillips, a couple bigger nut drivers, really mostly Phillips, Starhead, pretty much my average stuff, a couple flats, Robertson bits, stuff like that. So good to have. And I've also got my hole saw kit, usually just doing doors, so I got a 2-inch, I got the standard 1-inch, pretty good. Also got my Bosch jigsaw setup. Over here, got my black oxide, and I got my center drill bit. That thing's pretty sweet if you're doing hinges. See that there. So, black oxide, they're pretty good. I did a video on those. Definitely good for the money for sure. And moving over here, those are the hex head. These are the round shank. So these are good for doing a chuck drill. These are all my titanium bits. Pretty decent setup from Ryobi. And they hold up. They're not as good as the titanium shockwave. Those are the good bits from Milwaukee, but considering what I use them for, it's not too often I bust them out. Got all my Diablo blades, all my reciprocating saw blades. Good to have on hand. So yeah, I mean, as far as the top shelf goes, that's pretty much it in there. So we're gonna pop this guy off. We're gonna move on to the fun box. So this is the rolling bottom. Again, this is Gen 1. So on this is where all the toys hide. Look at this thing, guys. You can load it up. There's a lot of orange in there. So let me clear a little bit of space here and show you what all you can stash in here, man. And I'm always adding to the collection. I even got a couple different things over my golf cart, other toolboxes, and in the trunk. Really just my impact wrench and my inflator tool. I think it's sweet to have in the car. You never know when you're gonna get a flat and you can change out your spare. So starting off, 3-speed. This thing's a tank. You guys have seen me do some videos on that one now. My subcompact. Another beast. I love that thing. So, you got the brushless reciprocating saw. That fits in there nice. Really good length on it. They designed that box pretty much for their tools, it feels like. The 18-volt sander. Thing is awesome as well. Guess it's probably not brushless, but you really need a brushless sander. Then we got here the R86115 800 inch-pound. That is the hammer drill, brushless. Thing is sweet. And moving in there, we got our brushless 7 1/4. There's a 7 1/4 brushless circ saw. Then moving on in here, got our oscillating tool. Again, Ridgid. It's pretty good stuff. There's the R86240. Probably should have read off some of the model numbers for you guys. This is just a small chunk of it. And got some more stashed all over the place. This one I've had for years. I love this freaking thing, guys. Black & Decker usually sucks. But some of their old stuff really was it's good stuff. Good quality tools. So that's the turbo solid, the jigsaw. Use that for cutting out sinks and all kinds of other fun stuff. Usually not having to do it very often, but it's got to do with countertops most of the time when I do use it. And over here, we got our Drill Master, a little angle grinder. I'm looking at getting the new Ridgid. Just kind of waiting for a good, maybe Black Friday deal on it. But I think it's the job done, guys. I always use the 3M bits, or the grinding, cutting wheels, Cubitrons and stuff like that. Keep an extra stack of them in here. And in the back, you got some more storage. I keep my auxiliary handle there for the hammer drill. That's for the, what is that, the angle grinder. I think that's the key to unlock it. Another auxiliary handle, that's also for the angle grinder. And a secondary handle, an auxiliary handle. I accidentally held onto that when I swapped out my hammer drill. I do an LSA swap on it, and now I've got 2 handles. So, good stuff, guys. Really enjoy this little box. For the money and what you spend on it, yeah, you get a lot more options with the pack outs from Milwaukee, but really, that's all you need. If you're doing multifamily, most of that's just going to stash right in there and try and keep it all orange. It's really good stuff. Hey, there's my quarter driver. Those things are always falling off the drills and disappearing. So, yeah, guys, let me know what you think. What are you packing out in yours? Good stash of tools. Good to have them secure, waterproof, safe, locked up. It does have a little locking bar. This guy right there, you can see on the top. Slide that out, throw a padlock in it, lock up your stuff. Yeah, man, it's good to be mobile. So let me know what you think, guys. Thanks.